So in the executive forum, every week we invite an accomplished business leader to Purdue University. They'll come in the night before and meet with me, and we'll plan our discussions and plan their agenda. Along with that, I interview our guests in my Management 401 Executive Forum class. We'll have about 110 students, and we'll put out a podcast that is available on YouTube and Spotify to be viewed by anybody who's curious about learning what the Executive Forum is doing for students at the Daniels School of Business. Every time I interview a guest, and when we go through the preparation, I ask them to think about what it takes for students in their 20s to be successful in their organizations so that they can share that with the students during our interview. And again, they come back with really the same couple of points. And what they're saying is they want students to show up curious when they start work. And by curious, they mean trying to learn, an insatiable appetite to learn about their field and improve and keep moving forward. And the other thing they say is we'd like these students to be able to accept criticism. And that's hard for all of us. And when I hear all this about curiosity and coachability, that tells me they want students to go out into the workforce with a lot of enthusiasm and energy and an ambition to get better. Another thing I ask my guests is, look, you've traveled to Purdue, you know you're going to speak to a bunch of students. You probably have a message that you're dying to get off your chest. And when they're talking to students near the end of our interviews, they will share their advice. And interestingly, they never say, I'd like you to get higher grades, aim for an A+, get the best grades you possibly can. They're not diminishing the need for good grades. But what they're saying is when you're in school, become very good at the thing you're going to put at the top of your resume. The other thing they tell me is, or they tell the students, is I think you should spend as much time as you can interacting with all different kinds of people in college so that while you're here, you're learning how to work with people. So over the course of interviewing 30 accomplished executives, I was surprised by some of the candid responses they gave to students. They were all energetic and happy and pleased with the choices they've made in their careers, but they were also giving some unvarnished advice to students about what the world's really like. For example, one president of a financial institution was asked by a student, what is it you look for when you interview? And he said, well, when we're doing interview day, my colleagues and I look out the window into the parking lot, and if we see any interview candidates slow walking across the parking lot, they get disqualified before they hit the lobby. So no slow walkers. And then finally, a CEO of a very large services firm responded to my question about pace. And he said, pace is very up-tempo at our company. And the reason is clients are very demanding. He said the good news, though, is we take young professionals right when they join our firm and we throw them into the game. So they're not hidden in the back. Right away, they are in the game when they join our company. And so all of these professionals with their candid insights, I think, help students understand that it's a dynamic, fast-paced, unpredictable world. But that's what we're preparing students for here at the Daniels School of Business.